Chef one from Martisa Mokwaba over daily update TV. So then I will share channel no subscribing. I'm a YouTube channel no like and share do my dear no. I'm a new being so sa akabi. Kelvin tell na aka sembi. Say I sitting judge and the ebufu aka jere kufa say oye damp. The case will be a damp or be a one to mean kasa will be a or ye me he has a speech impairment. It's no yabako take him until with all due respect. Or the link to a auto forcing a procurement trial, ambulance procurement trial case. No, now one may the womb final or may who the womb. Yen himself Kufado. There was a time, and I said there was a time. Yaltise Kufado a human rights lawyer. I just a banner human rights on a lawyer, just with him law. And for lawyer there, you have to know more about law. A DNA BC and as a DNA Beka could do, and as a what kind of error on Obe committee up to the extent said the sitting judge will call you a dump. Angrily call you that publicly in the midst of a court proceedings. Say you are such a dump. Kelvin tell an amie who sends me this is a year historic references be all making to a year at force current trial ambulance procurement trial case no na yemfa a comment section me ma say me am kasa no anything tiawa na zoom to the video no and I say audio no na yakwa akoti na other comments so I didn't as your comments in room a sitting judge angrily call a Akufo-Addo say or you dump. A day in a bell also a lead to such a comment from a sitting judge to a President Akufo-Addo. Ye more as a seminal, ye could see a year and some era Kelvin Teller a drop pay any the references he was quoting in relation to a year out of forcing case. No, God bless you. Stay tuned.
What you say now, young queen in facts. No. And this is the same thing they are doing today. Yeah, we are about at force in case, So this case, a Akufo-Addo and a static case, Tie. Now the damn Akufo-Addo and a static case way. A one Akufo-Addo obe exposing who control a year the first time they entered Korokaya say a year the Chatuchikata against J.A. Kufuor, a whole attorney general. When he was filing his case, that is how he filed the case. And a judge, Nikache Akufo-Addo, say, you are dumb. This is Eddie and Chatuchikata against the states, against Ghana. It is not a fight between Chachu and Kufuor. So the judge in court told Akufo-Addo, say, hey, you are dumb. You are not a lawyer, eh? How did you become an attorney general? Go back and rectify this problem. In Titama, that was when Akufo-Addo should step aside or cover Jogate by. So Jogate was the attorney general who made sure they scrutinized, they executed the system to jail Chatuchikata, Jogate. Akufo-Addo started the case. But Akufo-Addo, no, early on, Akufo-Addo said, no, Akufo-Addo is a criminal. Akufo-Addo does not know the things he's saying, no, and you're a legitimate lawyer, and that he's making fundamental mistakes in his applications. And that they realized that Akufo-Addo was just there, it was just a hype. The woman who said Akufo-Addo born so file case say Kufuor against Chatuchikata. A hona Kufuor mu ze dabi. Akwa we sa dede kwa wabon onye lawyer papa. Quick eno mu ye Akufo-Addo free on the Jogate be show eno mu change ye no eye de Chatuchikata against the states and not against Ghana. Internet because it was the government of Ghana trying to sue Chatuchikata. Now, yanko enim. Until they bypassed Conform making sure say they bypassed the Supreme Court and Appeals Court because they knew the judgment was not going to favor the Attorney General or Akufo-Addo. They knew Chatuchikata was going to work. So what they did is even though judgment date, judge the judge who was sitting on that case, Mr. S, give me the name, I just forgot. Judge no case in front of this judge. And I said, say, I am me man instructions, Madam Judge. OTI, the Chief Justice can give you instructions to perform a duty. when you perform the duty and the problem comes, you can use the Chief Justice as your reference. Because as a High Court judge, you cannot just get up and come sit in court. It was the Chief Justice who did what? Appointed you to come sit on this case. So if somebody attacks you, the person is indirectly attacking the Chief Justice. So as a judge who is intelligent and knowledgeable enough and rational enough, no, she has to know, say take about the judge to say or no and the master instructions now. I believe the judge should say as seminal and ho. Anka judge Nibeka che attorney general say and you file case never against this tekpe. If you say nipa na who are targeting no is the wrong target. The person who said he committed that supposed crime, no, he's here saying I did it. So why don't you go and do what? Reconsider your case and file a new one, because at the end of the day, they were all government officials. The guy said Tekwe is not dead. The money we are trying to get from Atto Forsen, we can get the same money from Tekwe. But as usual, this judge, we hold her in high esteem. She's sitting there for justice to prevail, no? She did not say anything. Even though, till date, the judge knows Atto Forsen did not take the decision by Onwankasa will. He was instructed by Setekwe. From Setekwe Ankasa Enumasem. We are not being emotional here. We are not targeting people. We are speaking the bare facts. When you now see, still judge and say, still as someone in Koso. And until they will post the problem in this case is the judge. And it's a Kofo and a Chatuchika Tamu case, the problem in the case was the judge. Because the judge now man Okwaya, Jogate now Attorney General, he couldn't have jailed Chatuchikata. Never. But because the judge decided to connive with Kofo and Jogate, that is how she was able to jail Chatuchikata, even though she knew she was doing the wrong thing. Today, what we are seeing today, say judge man Okwaya, and no end to me amasa judge way a jail Atto Forsen. So who is the problem? The problem is not the Attorney General, because the Attorney General at the end of the day or when the case judge unless it's a judge is working with the Attorney General behind the scenes to make sure say Atto Forsen is jailed. The same replica and in 2008 J. Ekufor time. Now, yanko enim. So Setekwe about court. Setekwe abechirim. So me man instructions. Still no. So when your finance minister boss, I want to me ma. Me nam sadi still no can ho. Emani judge ni says still Attorney General case. That day Setekwe echo court the case should have ended. Say judge we, with all due respect, if she was going to be transparent, just and truthful, that day the judge should have told Attorney General to refile his case and target Setekwe. But the judge said no. The Attorney General still has a case. What is the Attorney General looking for? Attorney General is chasing the person who committed a crime. The man who was in charge said, I did it. I gave the instructions. Why is the Attorney General still going after Atto Forsen? It is deliberate. It is part of the NPP plan. Debiano, when they are leaving power, they need to use the law against someone. And they always get a woman judge to do that job for them. Now, young queen, inti judge sawada huti akunyum. And I said Setekwe by and Okoye Setekwe. So after Setekwe left, and I feel betis the third accused, Richard Jakpa. Eba bontine beka say. Kesi ni kosu ni nyina Attorney General Godfrey Damia oye Ghana abayin lawyer penyin no. Eni ni di nkomo behind the scenes. One, Setekwe krampa baba beka say odun na Atto Forsen instructions. Emma judge what you still said you've not heard it. And no Krampo was supposed to end the case. The judge said case should still go on. And secondly, an accused person about Bontine with an audio to tell the same judge say, the Attorney General, he has been talking to me. It does not matter whether I approached him first or he approached me, but as the Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana, he knows the ethics of his job. Say, me approach me, he knows the lines of his job. Samina me approaching, it could be that I'm desperate. But what about him? Doesn't he know that the law does not allow him to have a communication with me? The third accused and Godfrey Dame, who is the Attorney General. This woman went home and came back to court. And in that audio, the Attorney General was talking to the accused person he was prosecuting and telling the accused person to go and get fake doctor's report to come and lie to Judge C0ùṛt's court. Who was the accused? Who was going to lie to who? The Attorney General was telling the accused to go and get a fake doctor's report and present in court. That alone, forget about the co-mininis that was with it. We are talking about the Attorney General. We are not talking about the third Attorney General or the deputy. We are talking about the creme de la creme, the Attorney General, meaning the Holy Grail of Ghana law. He knows the rules and regulations that governs Ghana Emra. The judge went home and listened to the audio the third accused produced in court. She came back to court and said, the audio she listened to it like 10 times. And that, BB free Attorney General knew. So one, she has admitted, on the tape, there was a conversation between the third accused and the prosecutor, who is Godfrey Dame, the Attorney General. So that alone, for a judge to recognize, the Attorney General was speaking to an accused he was prosecuting in court. For that alone, a rational, honest, transparent judge would tell the Attorney General that this case is tainted. Judge Okanokure, and a judge you're using for political power. That judge would stop the case right there and say, you know what? The first one, Setegwe came to say it is not even Addo forcing. It was him. I made it slide. Secondly, now you are caught on tape talking to the accused, telling the accused to lie to me in court, to deceive the Republic of Ghana. The judge should have stopped the case and tell the Attorney General to file a nolle prosequi. But what did the judge say? The judge said, even though she had the Attorney General on tape, conniving, convincing, plotting and planning, deceiving the Republic of Ghana and the law and the court, she said, as far as she did not hear the Attorney General speak clearly that the accused should go and commit a crime, she does not want to take this matter serious. This is a judge in Ghana sitting on a high-profile political case. This is a criminal case. Now, the judge tells the accused that the accused should go and bring all the evidence he has. So, answer the judge because accused, so I will tape not by me 10 times, the judge is admitting, what the Attorney General now, the Judicial Court, prosecutor at third accused, is speaking. He has broken the law because the judge did not tell us the Attorney General wasn't the one speaking on the audio. She has admitted that the Attorney General was the one caught on the audio. So I will drive a car. Now, uti free. Now say car ne ko. Now halfway. When him say car ne do baby a break and a madian e ma car ne jina. Now o check it. Now say break ni wa. You know automatically you are going to die. Say uti audio. Now we jitum. Say Attorney General Godfrey Dame ne wo audio no so abra wonim emrana ebo the court ho ban and Ghana law ho ban na automatically the Attorney General breaks na has come off. You stop the case, you tell the man to reposition the case. But the judge did not do that. Or say the accused momuno enko for more evidence mbreno na tape no wajiatum. The moment I begin to tape na tum no, now what dear to more court to say, Attorney General Ebum Raso. See, The moment I will judge, obe admit a tape, say it is part of that case, then you are admitting the voices on it. And the voices on it was the accused and the attorney general. Now, the voices alone, if it was even just the two of them just talking for a second, and that conversation has got to do with the case in front of you, you stop it right there. Now, if you want to even be more biased, some person are more corrupt, more gendarme, or person are more political, you can still say a case in Nkoso. Some person Ghana from who say, oh, you're corrupt judge. And in this case, I'm not saying you are corrupt. I am making a case. Some person Ghana from who say, oh, you're transparent judge and you are not being used like Henrietta Abana. You will at least tell the attorney general to mount the witness box, to answer from you, the judge, not even the accused lawyer, from you, the judge, and the oath. Say, the tape that you are admitting in court, was it him speaking with the accused person? Because before you add that to the court document, before you add that to court proceedings, records, because in your judgment, everything you admit, it should form part of your judgment. So, for you to give an encouragement to the people you are serving, and the intelligent ones watching you, you at least have to put the attorney general in the box under oath and say, I am admitting this audio. But before I admit this audio, I want to ask you under oath, is this your voice on this audio? So that when I'm writing my judgment, I can infuse it. Because if you, the judge, refuse to put the attorney general in the box to confirm that his voice is on that tape, you can write your judgment without including the evidence on the tape. Because at this point, you have just accepted it, the evidence. But you have not, at the end of the day, officially included it in the court proceedings. So you did that. Now the strategy here, Judge Nefine say, he is just doing that to stop the pressure outside. Because the reason why Attorney General Ambe Jinada came to do what? To confirm the tape, whether it is voice or not. And they say she wants to write her judgment without adding this tape evidence into it. Because the moment Attorney General
I was saying more about Addo by a daily update TV so. And then I will share your channel no, and as I share now subscribe, subscribe my YouTube channel no. Like and share your media for comment section. Your budget bread said the DBI and King Ama and Seminole Ama for native phones so at the end discussing the issue on a Addo forcing case no. Addo forcing the minority leader no. She said in the case in the ambulance procurement trial case. Say there was a time Addo forcing was a finance minister then. He was a finance minister by then. And finance minister precisely deputy finance minister because Tekwe was a main finance minister. Omo krasa omo import to a ambulance and the about on my but no he said the ambulance no me imported by that's not the accurate and I said the right ambulance I was imported by and no akufo ebe inherit this government no omo yes omo be prosecute and as omo be hwehwe nsem niema across financial loss to the state and this case is one of them into omo the assembly ahye government that means such as ono na tena so amoma prosecute Addo forcing ami ahwe bibia ensem no ebekọ akọwie na ensem no start ya course proceeding course day in day out no Attorney General Attorney General Ekofredame any third accused because this case no any Addo forcing kwa na face trial the trial no or me three Addo forcing the first accused, second accused and the third accused and basically and some APP bano is more based on what first and the third accused which is Addo forcing and Richard Jakwa. Now no court proceedings course na Richard Jakwa third accused put to the it on court record say Attorney General our friend Godfrey Dame any nyankita hudi they have secret conversation and secret test bia ni nyina ne say or say Australia or no Richard Jakwa say on assist no na omuntumi enya den Ẵňgrɪly atoforcing say omujeli atoforcing ono no Richard Jakwa be free person and also obi free Richard Jakwa and Richard Jakwa say oh to do this no the conscience that answer been alright into no the court should put this on record say Attorney General Eban Ho and in Binyankutan and he has evidence to this asema or kind of court say court to put this on record say my main for here and someone yegusu di actually I think the next month and I say next month and it be the real judgment on my person on pass the judgment on auto forcing case and it's also best to know say connected daily update here 24/7 this my for subscribe and share for our comment share you know as my God bless you.